Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to what is obviously the Long Dark. Hope everybody is doing well. So, what is our situation? Well, Astrid, and therefore me. Oh, that's not a very good way of putting it. Astrid and I are still in Drift Island, waiting for the weather to cooperate so we can basically get out. I've got two choices. I can either head for the Mindful Cottage or try to get back to the Forsaken Airfield, because I think I'm getting out of here and heading for, well, from here there's only about one place to go to, which is the transfer pass. I might dash into the zone of contamination to pick up the woodworking tools there. You get the general drift. Hey, Dani, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Peanut. Hello, Lola. How was your weekend?
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Right, what time of day is it? Okay. I don't know why she's complaining about her pack. She's scuttling along fairly well. Oh, this would be almost a good time to get going, but for the fact that I can't see where I'm going. It's, I can't remember. Did I cook up this fish? I did. I did not. Good grief. I thought I had more food than this. Well, I could grant you that's actually quite a bit of food. I might as well. Oh, happy birthday, Danny. I didn't realize. Congratulations on making it through another year. It's, I thought I had firewood. Do I not have firewood? I could have sworn I had firewood. And if I sound slightly panicked, it's because I am slightly panicked. Don't know why I'm checking in here. The amount of firewood I thought I had wouldn't fit. Did I drop it over here? I did. Oh, thank goodness for that. Alright, let's get this lot cooked up. Or some of it. Oh, Ptarmigan come to visit.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Not the best way of actually starting a fire, but still. Did you make dinner, or did you... Oops.
Come on, little fire.
Or did you go out for dinner?
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Very nice. I hope you treated yourself to somewhere decent. Uh,
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I don't know, Astrid. I think you can barely walk for all the complaining. Oh, oh, that was nice. I hope he got treats as a result.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Looks like a lot of fish, but that probably won't last me more than a couple of days because there's not a huge amount of calories in there. Of course he is. That is entirely appropriate.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter. I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I can make just a little bit more water. I think one more load should do it. Melted, melted. What are the odds I'm going to have an encounter between here and my front door? Apparently none. You know, I've forgotten where I put the bed. Ah, it's over here. He's not spoiled, he's just fortunate. Oh, grief. I didn't need to be carrying quite so much fish. That's a little excessive. Don't think I'm going to need the bow while I'm asleep. Unless some game dynamic has changed and they did an update that when I wasn't looking. Yeah, excessive. I should stop her from complaining for a while. Hello, Samuli? Samuli? Please correct my pronunciation as appropriate. Welcome to chat. Oh, great. I say oh, great, because I can hear the weather outside. And it does not look or sound. Well, it looks fine. Just not conducive for going for long trips in the countryside. No. Oh, grief. Look at the temperature dropping. Thanks very much.
I know. Looks like I survived another night.
I am the closest thing to being trapped as you can be in this game. And I picked up 2 liters of oil doing that cooking. Ah, this is not good. That sounds promising. No, not that promising. Yeah. Yes, it's glad you're enjoying it. If I may make a suggestion, yeah, don't come to Drift Island in the Forsaken Airfield on Stalker or above, because yeah, one of my major problems during this visit has been hypothermia. And honestly, I think my best bet is to get out of here. I am actually considering not even going to the Mindful Cottage. It's quite survivable, but yeah. Where am I storing my oil these days? No room in that drawer. Ah, apparently I'm storing my oil in this drawer. Well, let's go and see if I can find anything. If I found fir firewood, that would be handy. I don't really need ptarmigan. I should... I should put snares out just in case. I was trying to jump. I think I'll put snares out. If I'm going to be trapped in by the... Oh! I just noticed the weather's not that bad. And the main problem is going to be... finding my way through the fog. I do not want to find my way through the fog. I know roughly which direction I'm going in, but I need to hit the large helicopter final approach because it's a stopping off point. And if I miss it, I'm going to have to go blindly towards the airfield. And I could miss that. I could probably find... Yeah, and I don't want to do that. And not starting at midday. If this was early in the morning, it wouldn't make any difference, because I still need... Getting to the helicopter takes a surprising amount of time from here. And it's not something you want, even if I knew precisely where it is, and it's sort of about there-ish. And you see the problem. Even if I had a very precise bearing, I wish they gave... Oh, of course, compasses wouldn't work, not with the everything. I've got a very high chance of missing it. But what this means I can do is... Okay, I'll put the snares out. At least I can get that done. Hello, wabbits. It's alright, go back the other way. I think I picked up all the various loose firewood though. If you have questions, Samueli, between the regulars and myself, we should be able to answer them. I don't really need the ptarmigan, do I? Oh, that reminds me. When I move out, I need to take the ptarmigan down with me. I ought to hunt the ptarmigan. I don't feel like wiping them out today. Yeah, looks like I've got... Yeah, looks like I've got all the firewood. Stalker. I've tried interloper. I've got 7 attempts at getting a stalker run going, and I think over 2 or 3 live streams or videos, and I fail every single time so far because I can't find matches. But Stalker, I can get a good run started as long as I don't do anything too stupid. So all my Stalker streams are in the appropriate playlist, called, unimaginatively enough, The Long Dark Stalker. If you want to see my Voyager runs, that's in another appropriately named playlist, which includes my longest run ever, which was 516 days. Good heavens, the blood smear from that last wolf is still here. Did I ever find that wolf? Okay, there is another ptarmigan right near here somewhere. Yep. That's, having said I don't want to hunt the ptarmigan, here I go. Always feel slightly guilty about killing ptarmigan. Did it fly off? Last time I was up here, I was checking out the wolves on the ice, and I took a ridiculously long shot at a wolf with the revolver, and I haven't seen it since. It would be funny if it turns out I'd actually hit it. Yeah, so Mindful Cottage is sort of around and up, and yeah, that I don't think. Here's the thing about the Mindful Cottage. If I go there and the weather turns bad. Good morning, Arnie. How are you, Anna? How are you doing, Arnie? I was mixing you and Dani into one person for a moment there. I do apologize. Good morning, Anna. How's the family? Well, I only got 23 of those. I thought I had more for some reason. No, not too bad. Butchering the local ptarmigan population. And waiting for a bit of a break in the weather, which it seems determined not to give me. And more considering just not going to... Oh, that's a good start. 48 days, yeah, that's not bad. If you want to see me stumble through various early efforts, just go back to the very, very beginning of my Voyager playlist. Grief. What was that? Nearly 18 months ago. 16. There's no firewood. I've picked it all up. What region are you in? Yeah, I don't particularly like the look of this. I am genuinely wondering, as I have said probably or implied, what I'm supposed to do now. If I go back to the Forsaken Airfield, okay, well, one way or the other, I pretty much got to go back to the Forsaken Airfield on the way out of here. I wouldn't care to try doing from here to Transfer Pass in a single day. I don't think that would work. Have to stop at Junker's Paddock at the very least. Alright, so is there a way I could get out of here even if the cold is particularly bad, but it's a clear day, without getting hypothermia? The problem is, essentially, between here and the Forsaken Airfield, there's no cover to speak of, except what you bring yourself. You could conceivably make when it gets cold, you could conceivably make a snow shelter, dive into that for an hour, warm up, and then move on. But that takes up a lot of sticks and a lot of cloth, even if I dismantle each snow shelter every time, that I don't really want to do. Oh, right. You're in Pleasant Valley. Yeah, no, don't go to the Forlorn Muskeg. Don't go to the Forlorn Muskeg. Your best bet is probably Desolation Point, the whaling ship in Desolation Point. But if you head down to Desolation Point, you'll go through Coastal Highway. And if you go and do some beach combing and check along the shoreline, you will find that you don't need to forge arrowheads. You will find enough arrows washed up that you don't really need to forge arrowheads. Where are you in Pleasant Valley? Are you in the town, Thompson's Crossing? Everyone's going to have an opinion here. This might turn into how can we help Samuel with his run or her run or with their run. The homestead. Oh, you mean the farm? Yes. Ah, okay. There is, if you... huh. Between the farm and Thompson's Crossing, there is a place you can pick up a few arrows. You almost can't miss it. There's some... hang on. Oh, the homestead? Of course, I'm... Right, so between Thompson's Crossing, that's the town and where you are, there is a building and a barn. There's a target outside the barn that typically has arrows in it, and I think in Voyager you might find a bow there as well. To be honest, you don't need a heck of a lot of arrows. Oh, good. Okay, good. Fine. Yeah. In which case I can just shut up because you know. Yeah. You don't necessarily need 27 arrows. Even though that's precisely what I've got. But just to give you some idea, I've got 27 arrows on me, and I've got about the same back in Coastal Highway, all picked up from beachcombing. So if there is... What did we reach a conclusion about the best single place to be in the game? I think we all ended up agreeing Coastal Highway, didn't we? You've got beachcombing, you've got deer, you've got relatively easy bear. Actually, in Voyager, you've got a relatively easy moose, if it spawns. I can't think of anything I specifically need to do except wait for the weather and talk to chat. Yes, that does happen. And they can be difficult to find. I'm trying to think. Hang on a second. So, oh, drat, I'm in the wrong place. This is where I am at the moment. This is part of the Far Territories downloadable content. I am here. In fact, I'm more or less over here, I think. And I'm thinking of going all the way over and up and through and then... Yeah, okay, so I can't bring up the other map at this point. Do you know what? I can't remember the best way to get to... I haven't been to... Have I been to Pleasant Valley during this run? I can't remember. Oh, I have been in Pleasant Valley. I wasn't there very long. Yeah. Okay, so I don't remember. Where have I been? Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, Broken Railroad, Bleak Inlet, Forsaken Airfield. Yeah. You know, it's been long enough that I don't really remember. Hang on, from Pleasant Valley. Oh, I'm trying to remember. You get to hang on. Where do you get to from Pleasant Valley? Oh, it's the Carter Hydroelectric Dam, isn't it? Yes, I think I'm right in saying that, isn't it? That's one way to go. Well, if in doubt, let's just make the day pass. What I want is a nice clear view, which I'm not going to get. Of course, the other thing I could do is try and hunt the bear again, but both times we've tried that before it didn't work too well. This place is so good in Voyager. It's terrible here. I'd hate to think what it was like in Interloper or Misery. Oh, great. Come on, guys. Give me one good day just to get to Forsaken Airfield. Oh, wonderful. We got Glimmer Fog. Yeah, we got Glimmer Fog. Oh, fantastic.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
The wolf can go a very long way when it's wounded. I wish I could say you're correct, but no, they run. They can run a long way. I can safely say that most of the wolves I've hunted, I don't think I ever found the dead wolf. Yeah, I think can rather than will. Oh, there are some places, and I'm really talking for um, Samueli's benefit here. When you get to know a certain area, you can head out in blizzard or fog and be reasonably assured that you will find where you're going. But the longer the distance, the more trouble you are likely to get into. So I could probably find the fishing hut that's over there, for example, without a particular problem if I need to. Have you been uh, and I of course as a wolf shooter I'm probably somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I don't want to be heading out across the lake in this. I really, really, really do not. Never mind that if I come across something toothy, I'm not going to have a chance of avoiding it. This is really frustrating. And I can't spend all my time indoors because then I get cabin fever. What am I up to? 190 wolves? Oh, 206. There we go. Oh, I did reload. Okay, that's good to know. This is... Come on, give me a clear day. Give me a clear day so I can get out. I'm getting bored.
Man, I am too tired to think straight.
This place is not going to be doing me any favors.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Seriously, it would be, yeah. Yeah, this wouldn't be a risk. This would be in-game suicide. My best shot would be to hope I can find either the road or the river. And it would be, at the moment, full dark. I've already done that. I've picked up all the firewood I checked earlier. There's no firewood in the usual places. Yes, it didn't get any better, did it? Ah. If I ever do start an interloper run and get one going successfully, I am never coming here. I am never coming to the far territories in interloper. No, I didn't get all the sticks. Stick run! Let's go after sticks just to keep Anna happy. And visibility's not too bad. Hello, Wabbit. I now find myself considering the possibility. Yeah. For half a moment there, I had the insane thought, you know, maybe I should just try it. I've got dried meat enough for a couple of days. How hard can it be? Well, it seems I actually do have most of the sticks. Ah, never mind. You have earned the right not to be shot at me, birds. Ah. This isn't even particularly bad fog. No, it's not that bad. I can tell you that the fishing hut is pretty much straight ahead of me. And in fact, it's clearing. I use a Blue Yeti. The one I'm using right now is a Blue Yeti. It's a very old one. It's not the best in the world, but it must be over a decade old. But the funny thing is, you can still buy Blue Yetis. They are still a pretty good. Now, there are, of course, you can make almost any microphone sound terrible. This is set to pretty much one direction, so that I'm talking straight into it. It will still pick up background noise. So to deal with that, I've got in the broadcasting software, I have a noise suppression filter on, which isolates a lot of background noise, including my case fans. And then for the game itself, I have a ducking filter on so that when I talk, the game sound drops. But yeah, it's not a fantastic it was considered very good 10 years ago. It's still considered good. The technology for microphones doesn't seem to have improved as much as technology for other things. We do have some firewood. It's cedar, unfortunately. Some microphones sound worse than others, to be honest.
Jesus, this is cold.
Stop complaining. You haven't even got hypothermia risk yet. But we have a bit of a view, so I can...
Do I if I don't warm up soon? Feels like night is coming.
So, yeah, you can just actually... Hang on. No. So, that at the corner of my screen there is roughly where the helicopter is. So if I were to head out from here, that's where I would go. Is it that? Yeah, right about that location over there. You don't think you can see the helicopter, but it's there. But here's the thing: if I miss it by a few degrees, I go straight past it, and then
Yeah. So cold in my life.
What microphone were you using, Danny? Give me a second, I'll look that up. I'm just having a little look and seeing. Oh, right. Oh, okay. There's various Razor models. I can't see what the controls are. Oh. There is a tap to mute. Supports advanced controls via button taps. Increase gain, decrease gain. I don't know which one you've got, but you can change the gain settings. One of the things you can do with the gain settings is you can turn it down until it's no longer picking up background noise, and then if you're close enough to the microphone, it'll pick up you. But old versions of the Razer Mini, you change the gain and volume via Windows, apparently, and you do want to fiddle with the gain control. If you have the gain too high, then yes, it can pick up background noise. The thing is, I think I've got my gain here turned up to max, but like I say, I've got a white noise. Well, again, according to that, Windows software can control the volume and gain. So, oh, yes. Uh, that's a common thing. I don't think you can really do much about that. It took me forever. For context, Samuel Lee, I'm half deaf, so nuances of sound are lost on me. But I found out that I've been picking up my system fans with this thing, which is what led me to, in broadcasting like this, to using a white noise filter. And now you can't hear that. It cuts out other stuff as well, I think. Very useful. The other thing you want to do is that Danny? Oh, actually, I ought to check. Is it omnidirectional or? Oops. Razer Mini microphone. Microphone specs. I have no idea what that is. Okay, it is highly directional, it says here, so in principle it should reduce ambient noise. Oh, it looks like a pretty good microphone, to be honest. But yeah, one thing I didn't realize about the Blue Yeti is it's got about 4 different sound pickup options. There's one for direct, but even so, it'll pick up stuff. You probably hear it picking up the dongs from the. You probably hear the clock on my laptop desktop, so it'll pick that up. Gain. Gain. Gain is your friend and your enemy. And then, depending on what software you're using, something like a white noise filter can be really, really, really useful. Right, talking about things which are really, really, really useful, I am going to find the toilet. Really, really, really useful for a couple of minutes. So I will be right back. Right, well, I picked up all the sticks. Sorry, I'm back. In case anybody was wondering. Which my... I don't have any storage left in here, do I? No. Nope. Oh, I can put sticks in here. Where am I going to put my other sticks? If I ever come back here and I've forgotten everything, I'm going to wonder what I'm doing with so many sticks. What was I thinking? I would be thinking. Oh, right. That's nice. Oh, let's go pick up some food. that's a terrible, terrible joke. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Can you hear my keyboard? Huh. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. The keyboard isn't massively loud, but yeah, you can probably hear me spanning the. Yeah, okay. It's not the clackiest keyboard I've ever owned. It's actually quite a quiet mechanical-ish. Is it a mechanical? Hall effect? I think technically it is, but yeah, it's not a lot you can. Yeah, I'm not sure how much you can actually do about that. I do know that I've heard professional YouTubers when they're playing games, and depending on the game, you can clearly hear the keyboard. Oh, of course, I've got insomnia, don't I? Oh, great. I can hear the... Oh, I could hear the wind outside. Ooh. If it wasn't so freezing, I would actually make a run at this. Because if I go from here to the island straight over, that should take me straight to... I do have a quieter keyboard, but that's hooked up to the Mac at the moment. Ah, come on, guys. Give me a bit of a break on the weather. If I set out in this, it'll be instant hypothermia before I can get to that island. Which is not something I want to. Oh, great. And we're back to Glimmerfog. And it's still freezing. Nope, no break for me. I'm amazed I haven't had a serious blizzard. Actually, that's a weird thing. How come I haven't had a serious blizzard? I've had cold and I've had glimmer fog, but I have not had a major blizzard. Which is peculiar for this location. Oh. Drat. If the weather was just a little bit better. If it was clear, I'd go for it. But just for fun. And to do something, I'll head down to the lake itself, see what it's like down there. Just realised I was carrying stinky fish with me. Well, at least I don't need to scour the place for cattails. I will grab the rose hips, however. No, I'm not going anywhere in particular. Although there is a fishing spot around here you can use, isn't there? Nope, it's not here. It's further around than I'm prepared to go, especially with that bear. I don't actually know how far the bear comes out towards the islands in this difficulty level. And it's only getting colder. Wonderful. Oh. Talk amongst yourselves. Give me something to talk about. Nothing's happening today, it seems. Well, thanks for coming along. Good to have you. Don't forget to subscribe. I do this every morning during the week at the same time. Ah. thank you very much. How much cloth have I got on me? 7. Where did I put my... Okay, where's my rose hips gone? Has anybody seen my rose hips? Um... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I know I had rose hips. And 12 rounds of rifle ammunition. And 20 cloth, which is nice to have. I know I had them somewhere. Given that I'm trading for the pemmican recipe, I want to grab a bunch. Oh. How much do they weigh? Oh, not too bad. Okay. Less than a kilogram. Ah. No, no rabbits. Oh, great. I think the ptarmigan are laughing at me. Well, if nothing else, in a day or so, I'm going to have to go do another fishing trip. I guess we're just going to do the whole rush through the day thing. I've never used the spray paint. One day I probably will, and then get utterly convinced that it's the best thing since sliced bread, like using the fishing tip-ups. I need fishing tip-ups, don't I? I do need those. Alright, let's check, see what needs repairing first. New. Decent. 92, 95. New still. New. That's good. And what's this like? Decent. Oh, at least I can fix my hat. Problem, I'm actually going to be running out of cloth soon. There is no cloth, more cloth up here, is there? And if I have to head out and do the brave thing and simply take shelter every 5 minutes, I'm gonna need as much cloth as I can get. Look at this. It's almost worth going, except that it's too late and I don't want to. I don't want to be caught out on the snow and the ice, in the dark, in the fog. Ah. I'm going to hold off on making the fishing tip-ups. Oh, look at this. I mean, I know I said that my ideal would be to head to the downed helicopter over there. You can actually see the main hangar from here. Oh, we're going to have an aurora tonight. And there is a hunter's hide over in that direction. So I don't have to go up that way and across. I could just try going straight there, but I still have... What's the chances I'm going to hit the airfield in heavy fog? I'm not really sure. This is profoundly irritating. Oh, that's not a bad shot. We'll have that. I don't remember that. Yeah, but you can see it very, very early sometimes. This is an early day aurora. Yes, but I could actually see that it was coming. You could actually see the change in the colours. So there was a visible clue. Ah, I don't remember. I don't remember most of my live streams. Well, there's a few I remember. Yeah, I don't. Just stay clear and don't get too cold. That's all I ask. Don't know why I insist on shutting the door. So, what do we think? Visibility's good. How cold do we think it's going to be? Answers in the comments. Okay, that's not too bad. That isn't too bad. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, I was going to say, it's not too bad. No, that's going to kill me. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. It's awfully tempting. It is awfully tempting to take my chances. Which is another way of saying get myself killed. The thing is, I know that by the time I get down to the lake, my coldness level will have plummeted. Or my heat level, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It is my best chance. It really is. Make sure I take what I want with me. Oh, what am I looking in here for? Can anybody remember why I'm looking in here? Oh, was it the cloth? I can't remember why I'm looking in here. Oh, water. All right. I've got... Yeah.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
So, let me see. I've got my tools. I've got water. I'm going to drop that and pick up my dried food. Okay. What have I forgotten? Can. Do I have a can on me? Oh, hang on. If I'm going to ponder, I'm going to ponder inside, where I can at least temporarily warm up. Right, do I have a can on me? Good job I checked. I don't. I'm not going to be able to run. Shame to leave all that fish behind.
Carry this load for much longer.
Right. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Now's a good time to start reminding me. Yep, I got the rose hips. I got the ptarmigan down. I got a couple of pieces of firewood. I got sticks. I've got cloth, a bow, arrows, a can. I've got all my dried food. All right. Bow, arrows, and a partridge in a pear tree. Let's get out of here. No, Hammer's going to stay at the other place. Yeah, that was the whole point of leaving it there. I was just going to leave it there. Alright, so we're going to head for that gap sort of area there. I'm not going to go by the final approach. We're just going to try and do a run straight for the tower. And if I need to, I'll stop on the way. I'll leave them for next time. I'm not messing around here. There are rose hips around here. I know I haven't picked up. I've deliberately left them. You know, who knows? 500 days from now, I might want to come back. But well, no, the rose hips I left, sort of. Yes, I don't want to strip the whole area. I've got 72. I've got a bunch of others elsewhere. I just hope I don't run across a bear. Oh, I've got wolves. Great. I've got the wolves directly ahead. We are heading for the see if I can go around them. Head for the hunter's hide over there. Instead, oh right. Yeah, no, I know I didn't collect all of them. And there's a bear-shaped rock, which is bound to make me paranoid. Yeah, it's that. But I'll warm up here, and who knows, I might just get to... I've spent a few nights here before.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on. Oh, come on. Yes. Where's the... Never mind. Now I can't see where I'm headed. Oh, there it is. It's the hangar. Alright, let's see if I can't actually get full warm. Oh boy. This was suddenly turned into a highly ill-advised move. Oh, brother. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, blast. Yeah. Ah.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I did pick it up, didn't I? Yeah. Looks like a dead deer or something over there. Oh no, it's rocks. Isn't this exciting? So, here's a mental note. If you're in a hunter's blind, crouch. Good news is I should have some shelter on the river. And then all I gotta do is hope that I manage to avoid the wolves that are probably between me and the airfield. Yeah, just had a sudden thought. There's nothing stalking me, is there? I think I've got some food here too. Come on, crawl just a bit for... No, I thought for half a second I was crawling. If I have to get into a full-blown fight with a bunch of wolves, somehow I prefer the revolver, even though I'm technically a better shot with the bow. Yeah, certainly not in a position to be doing any running away from anything. I kind of got lucky in that after it got so cold, it got so that it wasn't quite so cold, and in fact now I'm warming up. There's quality tools in there. If I ever make it back to Coastal Highway, I can make a bearskin bed. No, bearskin bed, sorry, a bearskin rug. I've gone all over the place looking for quality tools so I can make a bearskin rug. Good grief. Did I ever check out those buildings over there? Oh, they're burnt out, so possibly not. No, no, I have them on me. Oh, I didn't check here. Do you think I should pick up the coal?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Too late, I already did. That has got to be the quickest run I've ever made from Drift Island to here. Thank goodness for the hunter's blind. That made things so much easier. For certain values of easier, of course. Yeah, I do have some meat too.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
How about that? I didn't even have to tap into my supplies. But I need... Oh, I left a few bits around here. Firearm cleaning kit, 10 kilograms of salt.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yes, you can. I'm sure you can. And I didn't have to use any cloth, but I do want to reprocess that. I've got a bit of food up here. Now the question is, what am I going to be doing next time? Because I have to go and make lunch. Problem is, I can't hear the weather outside, I don't think, from here, can I? Slightly disconcerting. It would be awfully nice to know what the world has in store for me. Because if everything's the same as it was yesterday, heading out at least as far as Junker's Paddock makes sense. I think I left... It's a good chance I left some food at Junker's Paddock.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Huh. Well... This is interesting. No, it's not. It's just blooming cold. That's not even a day's food there. Or at least not in terms of cookability. But a run up to Junker's Paddock, if it doesn't get any worse. It's the next day in the game. Just having a quick look around. So it's early morning, blooming freezing. I am in the process of hoping that... Yeah, it's not fine, is it? It is cold and snowy. Which is not great. I'm just trying to think. I've actually got to go because I've been going for over 2 hours. And my bladder's yelling at me. I'm just trying to assess my
This pack is getting
possibilities. There's more shelter on that way up, but I guess we'll see. Let me just see if I can get a halfway decent screenshot somewhere apart from Drift Island. Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to go back indoors, and then when we come out again, which will be tomorrow, we will decide what we are going to risk. So, thank you everyone for watching. This turned out better than I hoped. I'm slightly surprised I didn't get eaten along the way. So, So I hope you all have a good rest of the day, or a good day tomorrow, or both. Preferably both, I think. I will be back with The Long Dark in 22 hours. But I will probably be running Warframe in 8 hours, if anybody's interested. Probably Warframe. I always seem to devolve to Warframe in the evenings, even if it's not hugely popular. So, yep. See you all. Ooh, that's terrible. Thank you everyone for watching. Much appreciated. I will see you all next time.